Hi, it's Hazy and welcome to my channel. Today I am making this amazing hidden tuck spot for your junk journal. Yay! If you'd like to join me today, please give me a thumbs up. Please share my video, press the notification bell with your crafty fingers, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much. And I've got a Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Arts. Thank you. And let's go. Here we go, look. So I've chosen this piece of paper for my background. I've decided it's really thin. That is like less than, that's probably about 70 or probably less. So I'm going to fasten it to a scrap piece of paper, which is my print. Because my printer wouldn't work, so I was testing it and it was fine. But there we go. Yeah, I found out I just had to switch off my phone, switch it back on again, and it worked. So I'd switched my printer off, you know, I thought, oh, it's the printer problem. It isn't. Anyway, let me just carry on with it. Right then, so now I've backed that, so that should be nice and strong now. Now, I've made this before. Now this is, I did think of this myself back in last September. And I'm remaking it. But I don't want to decorate it because this time I've chosen a really plain piece. And we've got all these flowers and things, haven't we, from making the flowers. I've got those there to sort of like a variation of Natasha's flowers, treasure books. So I've got those. I haven't got many, I've only got 4. And I've got those, it's like a poppy. And last night I made those, which are really pretty. So I'm going to try to put flowers and butterflies or something. These are nice. I might have some more somewhere. I've got loads in here. Right, there's that sort as well. I mean, I could do more than one sort, can't I? I don't want to mix those because they're completely different to these. So that's slightly different, isn't it? Look at like a turquoise poppy. That's really pretty. Yeah, that does go with that because it's got those little dots on it. That's a poppy-ish thing, isn't it? That's one of those type. I've got loads. I don't want to tip them out because it'll take me hours to put them all back. Those. I'm just trying to find some butterflies. I know I put loads out. So let's see what there's some. Well, these are a bit, I don't know, totally different, aren't they? Yeah, if I'd drawn them myself, it would have been better, wouldn't it? But I haven't. I've only drawn the. I don't know how to use the butterflies now. Unless I draw them myself, that's different. Perhaps I could just use flowers. Right, that's too big. Right. Oh yeah, we're not using all this, are we? We're only using. So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to cut. Right, okay. This is got. I want a 5.5 by nearly 6 piece of paper. So what I'm going to do is do wavy lines. Oh, this is fun. It wouldn't matter if I had to cut some off. I mean, you could put them at the edge there and just the design's carrying on, couldn't you, anyway? So that would not matter at all. But that's not the point now. Do we like these or those? I think I like mine. You can, I mean, I've got some that's not quite decorated. Right, so I'm going to either overlap them like that. Right, where's my glue? I'm just going to put them on, I think, in rows or something, or in staggered rows. Right then, I've done all the sticking down of the flowers. That's quite nice, isn't it? It's totally different to what I did before, because I've just left and I punched out flowers and whatever else I punched out, probably butterflies. I'm going to swap scissors. Where are they? Here they are. So I'm using my little scissors, small sharp scissors, to cut off the backs. And at this stage it doesn't even matter if I cut a bit of that off by accident. I'm trying not to. Look at that, cutting off a little bit of sliver there. That's better. Right then, so I've cut those off now. Look, and it's sort of like the design continues sort of effect at the edges. Oh dear, no more. Let's see if there's any more. There might be a few more. Let's have a look. Yeah, so if you've done some Natasha type flowers, I mean, there's also variations as well, which I did. They would look very nice on this as well, but these are the ones I did on a video recently, very similar. When I did those last night, just using a huge brush. Let me just show you the huge brush. I'll get the water off. Otherwise it'll be dripping everywhere. Look at the size of that. That's how big it is. Yeah, that's how big it is. It's massive. I just pushed the edges in. And I've done that with a smaller brush on the other one, didn't I? Right, okay. Oh, inking up. Let's do some inking up around the edges. And then there'll probably be a few more that haven't been stuck down properly. We'll deal with them as we find them. Okay, I'm not going to touch the table, then I won't rock it. Okay, so I've got the new black. In other words, was it called? Something. What? Oh, ground espresso, wasn't it? That's it. Obviously, you don't have to do that if you like the clean look. Okay, so that's that. Right then, I've printed out. And I'm going to do both sides. I didn't do both sides on the other one I made. But I'm going to do both sides. So I'm going to get a file folder first. And I'm going to make sure I've got enough there. Got enough? That's plenty. Wait a minute. Yeah. Plenty. Grab that piece. Right, so I've got a piece of file fold. I'm not bothered about these. There's some like slits here, but they'll be fine. They'll be glued. I want that the same size. But first of all, I'm going to do this first. I'm going to glue this paper onto there first. Both sides. Noticed I didn't do that last time. I thought, why didn't I do that? Should have done that, really. Okay, so let's get this. So I'll do this on fast. It doesn't matter about me cutting out the rest of it now, as long as I can tell where the edges are. So what I do now is draw around this. Yep, just enough room. I was thinking there's not going to be enough room then. Because that's so pretty, isn't it? I mean, mind you, these are easy to do, these flowers, so, and I like doing them. They're really addictive. I was doing them We're doing loads. Right, let's get the... So now I'm going to cut them out. I'm going to cut them out, trying to cut the line off actually a little bit, because obviously that's drawn around the edges, but we can adjust it later if it's too big. Well, it don't matter actually, this bit won't actually matter, but I want it the same for now. The bit that will matter will be this bit, or that, oh I don't know, I'll show you in a minute. Right, so the most important thing is try and be accurate around here, unlike me, and around here. Unless you're doing it the other way, you can work it out. Right, okay, so this has got a journal in both sides. Okay, so now we fit what we do. Have a look on here. Right, I've already inked it up. I'm not going to ink up where I cut because I did last time, and I don't think it looked. I think it looks better without. Yeah, if you get it slightly wrong, you can always cut for the thing behind. Right. So I'm going to cut along here. You see this? I'm going to cut along here in a wavy line and up there a bit. Okay, so that will separate those two. They will fit together like a jigsaw, though. Still, so it doesn't really matter where you cut. Oh dear, if it's going to work. Look at this, look, putting into it. Right, okay, come on. Deciding to cut into the flowers. So I'm going to cut up here and up there. Okay, so that's what we've done. So then we stick this to here. Okay, so we'll stick that to the journaling spot. Oh, I'm actually getting it right. Watching my video the other day, I was thinking, oh, how am I going to do this? But it is actually so simple when I'm actually doing it. There's only my video I've ever seen doing it. But there you go. And there's probably hundreds of these and I don't know anymore. Right. Okay, so it's probably completely new idea. Right, so which way are we? Oh, it's that, like that, look. Okay, so that will fix onto there. Like that, and I'm going to make sure these flowers are glued down properly in a minute. They're fine. Okay. It doesn't really matter about these, you can leave them there. You could actually ink it up again. If you can't cut them off, which is quite difficult, ink them up. Right then, so what do we do now then? We cut, because we're going to get glue around the edge of, we're going to put glue around the edge of here, aren't we? So we need to cut this out so we don't get the glue on there. Okay, so I'm going to cut basically a parallel line. Let me cut up to there. Let me make sure that's glued down properly because it isn't. I can see that coming up there. That's naughty. Okay, so we'll cut that off. And glue that down. You can use which glue down. Don't have to obviously use the same glue as me. You can use obviously completely different anythings. You don't have to decorate your paper. You can, which will take a lot quicker actually. But I do like the idea of having a journaling spot at the back as well on this one, which I didn't do on the other one, although you can do because it's just a file folder. Okay, so you can cut around here to make sure there's no... Oh yeah, you can ink up of course. Let's see if I can quickly ink up this. Okay, So now we can fix it into the page. Okay, now you're wondering what's happening, don't you? Because what is that woman doing? What is she doing? What's happening with this woman? Now I'm going to put it. I'm not going to put it in my cat journal. I'm going to, because I've already got one in there. I'm going to put it in my interactive journal. I think this is a bit of pretty good. Oh, it's upside down. That is. Good job we got. Right. So let's find a place in here. To find a decent page. That'd be nice there on the gap page. Something like that. I've got a plainer piece. Oh, there's some more flowers, look. That's I knew there'd be some more somewhere. Right, I'm going to try and do it in the back. Okay, let's try and put this in the back. That's what you can collage on and things like that. Oh, that's a very nice piece. I think I made it. Oh yes, that look the other day, so we could put it here. That's exactly what I did in the other journal. I put it on that page rather than that page. And what you do is make sure you've gone through and okay, like this. That looks a bit plain, doesn't it, on the background? And if I could add some flowers or something underneath around it. Is that too much? Oh, that's too much similar to that one, isn't it? I might put those there, although that's cut off there, isn't it? I wonder if I could do that. Well, decide on that afterwards. I can put it on top if I want to. Okay, I'm going to put it about there. So what I do then is move that and then stick. Okay. So don't forget, if you're in America, you'd have a slightly different thing, so perhaps slightly less. Let's measure. Should I just measure that? Oh, where's the thing? It's called the ruler. Right. Okay. So this is that's under 5. So perhaps 4.5 would be more suitable for if you're an American journal. Okay. Right. So all you've got to do now is glue around the edges. Not this bit, not the bit where it's going to join, but around the edges of the other one. It doesn't matter about any marks on it at all. That's fine, because I'm not going to see them. So if you've got any marks, don't worry about it. Yeah, I could also use a picture and have it. That would be a good idea, actually. Used a picture, and then you could split it and then have a different one. You know, have it joined together. Is this going to actually stick? Because I know this is what do you call it? Warped a little bit. So I found that's warped a little bit. So that's not joined. Look, there you go. One there. Look. There you go. Just stick them down as soon as you see them. Don't leave it. Unlike me, I used to leave them all the time, and then, oh, why have I not done that? Oh, I'll do it another time. No, it's not, it won't get done. Right, there we go. So hopefully that's stuck. And then I can check now. Hopefully it fits in okay. It's a bit, that's what I say. It did fit on the original. Right, can you see that? Okay, let me just move it back a bit. Okay, so that's now finished. So you can stop now, if you like, or you can add things to the page. Now that is absolutely wonderful, but do I want to add things? What's this? What's a postcard? I was thinking, have I got some wordy things or something, or other decorations. Now we can add anything you like. I'm going to put my lid on to that. Okay, where's my lid? What's that? Right. So, anything. Okay, so what I'm doing is just getting another one of these. Oh, that's fine. Right, so I'm putting this is rubber stamp. This is gorgeous rubber stamp flowers, and I got it in this set. Hold on, not that set. This set. This one is gorgeous. It's the only one I've used so far. That's the only one I like at the moment. Well, I adore. One I adore the most. So I'm just cutting away from the edge, so it's got leaves a little. I haven't decided whether to ink it up in a colour yet. I might do that. So I've just cut this out on fast. I'm going to use a colour. Right, colour. So I'm going to use this one. I've got some new ones of these. Well, that's got purple on it, but that won't matter unless I've got one without any colour on. No, me not. Oh no, there's one. Okay, I remember I've got a video. I've got a video somewhere I noticed when I've got some brand new ones of these, and you're not supposed to do that, I suppose, are you? You're not supposed to do easy things, you know. Right. Yeah, I've got some, and they're all different colours. Like there's probably a green, purple, and pink or something. There we go. So I'm going to just ink these up. Yeah, so I had, wait a minute, let's have a look. So I'd have something like this, but with more intense colour. It was hilarious. I thought, oh, my leg. Right, so I need about 4 of these, because 1 for the bottom and 3 for the top. Don't have to do any of this, you can do what you like. But because this was a totally contrasting idea, have I done that one? Which have I done? Oh, should be another one there, so that's okay. Okay. Yeah, it should be fairly away, because it's apparently 7 times away, this what's the name? Lens. Right, so there we've got some nice pink edge ones. The reason I'm doing that, I don't know, pink is quite nice. Oh my, yeah, they just put it over slightly like that. It sort of claims it, doesn't it? There we go. And then for the bottom I've got Catch Your Dreams, and I'm going to do that in pink. Right, things like this, you can always put it on a platform sort of thing. You can put it on a, I don't know, different, a contrasting thing. Oh, that book page. Yeah. What we got? Green. Let's put it on green. Right, I've got this. This isn't book page, this is type I've done myself. Okay, that's quite nice. Grab my decal edge scissors. There's actually a decal edge, what's them things? Guillotine. I saw somebody use a decal edge, was it Tracy Fox? Using a decal edge guillotine. Wow, not seen that before. Not sure if I'd want one, I don't know. I mean, I'm fine with these. Is it going to be, if it's going to be expensive? Definitely not. Says I. Yeah. Oh dear, the other day. Yeah, I says to myself, oh, I'm not going to get any more stencils. Don't need any more stencils. Oh, I've got to have those stencils. Oh. Yeah, that's about a day later. So there we go. Right, I'm going to put that there. What do we do now? I'm going to get the, I know that's straight, but I'm going to get these and have a edge. This is like, I don't know, I don't know what you call this. I call this a platform. You probably don't call this a platform at all. It's probably not. If anything, I would cut slightly smaller at the top and bigger at the bottom, because then it's not top heavy. This is my rubbish, I call it my rubbish script, because I just typed out, yeah, that looks good, apart from, I don't know, does it look a bit, yeah, that's supposed to be up like that, by the way. That's not supposed to be stuck down, because obviously you won't be able to pull it out, would you? Right. So I can't really glue it to it or anything. Glue it to it. Glue it to it. There you go. Glue it to it. There we go. How about that? Right, that's obviously naughty. Let me see that naughty bit there, look. Look, it's really, it's me. I'm the naughty one, really, but I always blame my things for being naughty. Right, that's 3. I need another one of those. So I'm putting that there. No, you can't put it on top. It'd have to be there. Yeah. I do not know what's going on outside. Oh, it's something turning the corner into it. There we go. Excuse me, we don't want that on there. There we go. So that's there. Yeah, you can see that at the bottom there, can't you? I'm looking. Looking, having a look, see if I can see. And I'm gonna overlap these actually, because you can. Because that bit stays there, doesn't it? There we go. Give it a bit of an overlap. Now, I wouldn't have put flowers. I think you need something contrasting to flowers, so I decided not to put those. Like I showed, I don't know if I cut it out, I hope not, but I was showing perhaps using some more of those, but I didn't. It doesn't work for me. I don't know. It could look fine if you'd perhaps done it the same underneath as you have there. Yeah, you could actually, yeah, thinking if you could if you've drawn all these yourself and perhaps haven't used book pages, which this is my own design anyway, the paper, that's all my own print. You could actually print out something like this of your own work, couldn't you? Scan it and print it. Ooh. That'd be a nice page actually, wouldn't it? And then you could put that underneath. And then, yeah, that would be a brilliant idea if you fancied doing that. I fancy doing that now. Yeah, you could draw out all these do your own background. And if you've got that's my own lettering and everything, my own, not my own type actually. It's from Word, but I don't think that would matter because it's in the design. And yeah, because you're allowed to choose that, aren't you? Yeah, you could have, of course, put a tab, but you don't really need one, do you? Because you've got this. and I haven't inked up on here, although I did on the original video. And I've got a journaling spot on the back, and you can put another perhaps another one of those here or something, couldn't you, if you want to. Oh, come on, dear. So this is, yeah, it's got no glue around the edges, so that's why I did check on the other video as well. It's got no glue around the edges. There you go, it goes in. There you go, that's a nice little interactive again. Interactive, we like this, don't we? Interactive stuff in our journals. I love them. I love interactive stuff, and I've decided to do. It's like the son knocked on the knocked on the door with something for me. Yeah, let's do that round the edge, look. Yeah, this is worn lipstick. Pink. Worn lipstick pink. I can almost smell lipstick now. You know that smell of lipstick. Right. Oh, yeah, I did put some on the edge, but let's put a bit more around. Yeah, as I said, you can put a word there. I'm not going to put a word this time. I'm going to leave it blank because I've got Catch Your Dreams, and you can write what you like then, can't you? On there. Oh, this paper was, I think I did it myself. I think it was just a painted piece of paper, and it looks like I've rubbed some oxides over it or something, but obviously you make sure you haven't got it. There's a circle there, so I must have well, that doesn't seem to matter, does it? Yeah, there we go. So if you like my content today, please give me a thumbs up, share my video with your friends, press the notification bell with your crafty fingers, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also got a Facebook group, Hazy Crazy Arts, as well. There's a lot of stuff on there, especially by Marcella. I think this is probably when she first joined me, actually, when I first did this. She just showed me from the beginning how you can use what you have. I mean, there's me, oh, I've got to buy this, I've got to buy that because that person's got it, and it just shows you don't. And you know what I mean? Oh, I want that because that person's got it. I mean, you don't have to do that at all. I get sort of, and yeah, you don't have to do that. You can use your own, what you've got, use what you have is what I do like to tell people. Anyway, I don't like to go, so we'll go now. Okay. So, if you've enjoyed, because I think that's a really good idea, brilliant. Another, and very good. Must be very good at doing interactive stuff for journals. Because I've always got ideas for interactive things, haven't I? There we go. And so I'll go now then. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.